Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things already rolling. Acerbi has been caught there, it's a foul. That's a good run down the left. Tries to pass it through. Osimhen! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Punched away. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder, but he can go box to box and be the team's most prolific passer. He really is an all-action player, and I expect we'll be seeing quite a bit of him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. It's a good run down the right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brozovic. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Quality ball. Lovely, now then. Osimhen is flagged offside. What a throw in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is ended up in no man's land. Brandt knocks it into space. This is a promising build-up. Sporting yet to have an attempt on goal. Pedro Neto, and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Paredes. And it's Paquetá. And here's Gordon. Osimhen. Merino. And here's Neto. Oh, good ball. Shoots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Godfrey. Osimhen chasing after it.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can...
Takes a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Timber. For Merino. That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That is a great pick out. That's a throw. That's going across goal. That's a sharp pass. Merino, and the counter is on. Neatly clipped into space. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Sporting! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that is well cleared. That is good alertness. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Merino. Brozovic. Merino. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Sporting with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
That gets us going once more.
El dorsal 7.
Sporting definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Brozovic, and he's managed to get free. Angelino's delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Spread it left. Brozovic.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Driving forward. Oh, some tackle that. Hernandez. And here's Koke. Osimhen.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That ball looks a good one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Swings in across. It's out for a goal kick. It's a quick ball upfield.
Being still separated by the game's only goal.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Merino. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's had it taken off him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chalobah did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Paquetá. Brandt. Great defending, strong and determined. Timber. Showing good feet. Merino. Takes aim and crosses. Chalobah tries to clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Timber. Could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. And he's whipped. Terrific effort! And he's quick to get rid. That is a brilliant interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Angelino. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he couldn't quite catch up to that. Now it's Osimhen.